Welcome to State of Tech Android App of the Week. My name's Jared Hill. Today we're going to take a look at Alarm Clock Xtreme. This is an application that takes the standard alarm clock functionality and improves upon it drastically by adding lots of really neat features. How many times have you set your alarm to whether it's music or some tone that it has built in, and it just blares at you in the morning? It freaks you out and you end up, turning your phone off or doing something to get rid of that tone. Either that or you wake up and you're just, shooken, and that's not the way that we want to wake up. So what this app allows you to do is set multiple alarms to any time that you want, but what's unique about that is that it allows you to choose the way that you want to be woken up. So if I tap on one of the alarms I've already created, I could go in and I can view information about that and make changes. Or I could tap on plus down on the bottom left and I can create a new alarm. You set your time, how often you want it to repeat, and you give it a custom label, and then you can choose the sound type. So you have anything from silent to a ringtone that's already in your phone, to music that's on your device, or you could even launch an application. Think about waking up to your favorite Pandora radio station. So if I set it to play music, I could choose music just in general from my device. I could choose a random song by an artist or a song from a playlist. So I can create my wake up playlist and have music to wake up to. So if I choose a random song by artist, I select my artist and I select that artist from the artist list, and then I can choose volume crescendo, which allows me to choose what volume level I want my music to start playing at. What's cool about this is over time I can have it start out playing soft and then ramp up to full volume, so that way I'm waking up gently to music that I like. So I set the maximum volume to anywhere between 0 and 100%. Now what's really cool is the snooze methods that this app has. I can choose the way that I want snooze to be allowed on my device. I can choose the method of just pressing an on-screen button, pressing side buttons on the phone, shaking my phone, solving a math problem, or no snooze at all. I like the solve math problem, although I'm one of those kind of people that can turn off my snooze in my sleep. So I need something a little challenging. So when you choose Solve Math Problem, there are math difficulty levels ranging from easiest to hardest with 3 additional difficulties in between. So I can go ahead and choose hard, and then number of correct to snooze, anywhere between 1 and 10 to choose there. So maybe I have to answer a couple of math problems. If you're like me and you can get things done in your sleep, then you need to maybe choose those settings. We also have some advanced settings that you can choose as well. But in the extreme version of this app, of course, there's a free version, just Alarm Clock Xtreme, that you can go ahead and try out. But this version, it has lots of really neat features, as I've mentioned, and I think it's going to make a much better experience for you waking up. Of course, there's also a timer as well that you can set in here, and you can set music to that timer, use it as a sleep timer or something like that. And then there's also general settings in the application that allow you to kind of adjust the look and the feel. Of course, on its side, it even looks really nice as an app, so you can set it on your nightstand or something and use it just as a clock. So like every other device, unlike every other device, lots of them you can't get away from turning off your alarm by just exiting the app. This one runs in the background, and of course you don't have to worry about these snooze features being disregarded, because they're going to play regardless. The only way you're going to get around this is if you're able to actually shut off your entire phone or remove the battery. I like those features because now I'm able to use this application to wake me up in the morning gently instead of abruptly, and it's a much better experience for me to start my day. So definitely, if you have an Android device, I think you should check out this alarm app, Alarm Clock Xtreme. That's why it's the App of the Week on State of Tech Android App of the Week. We'll see you next time.